welcome to the last episode of Prepping for 4th grade. I can't believe it's the last one. We've got a week left before we go back to school, so I think this is going to be the last one. There doesn't seem to be much point if I haven't got it done now. Then it'll just be things I need to get done during the year, which is absolutely fine. You don't have to get everything done before you start. I just like to have a good start on things and things to be in order. Sorry, Shadow's about to knock the camera down. Things to be in order and everything else as much as possible. And with moving the schoolroom twice, that was eventful. However, the schoolroom is fully in order now. I'm so happy. So I got it all tidied up this week. Everything's where it should be, which I'm super happy about. Everything's got a home, which really matters to me because I've mentioned before our lack of storage, built-in storage. But everything has got a home now. So all the new stuff that we've got has got a home. Everything is up, including my washing line, which to me is like the last part of, well, it's really done now. You know what I mean? If I've got my line up where I can, hang artwork and stuff, then it just makes me feel really happy. So everything is done in the schoolroom. Everything's got its place. I've got all our supplies out in a bag. I've not put them out yet because I know if I do, then they'll get in. Little hands will get into them. But I have got them ready to put out. I'll do that the night before though. I've learned I'll do that the night before. Otherwise it's not a surprise when you've got fun stickers and stuff to decorate your books. If you've already had lots of time with them before the first day of school, it's not as exciting. So I'll do that as I said the night before. Get all the supplies out. I'm just printing the answer key to the Good and Beautiful Maths. I thought I'd done it, but I can't find it, so I don't know. Maybe I didn't and I just imagined doing it, or I'll probably end up printing it off and then finding the original, which will be super annoying, but they'll wasting paper. But there we go. It'll be one of those things. I probably didn't and I just think I did. And I've been doing my planning, so the first 6 weeks planning. What I've done is I've planned out the first 6 weeks in terms of science and history and geography, but I haven't planned out the first 6 weeks for language arts. I've only planned out the first week because we're doing Beowulf language arts and I want to see what the flow's like. Her schedule is very much like take what you want and leave what you don't. But for the first week, I've just done it as she's planned. Sorry, I've got to distract Shadow, otherwise she'll attack. I have just done it how she's planned out, so I want to see what that's like to do it the way she's recommended, and then the following week if I'll be able to get a better idea as to actually no, I don't like doing that day, or no, this works better this way. So I haven't planned out language arts for that reason, apart from the first week. But it's not that hard to basically it's following her schedule, just tweaking it. So I don't really have a ton of stuff to plan. It's just what bits do I like, what bits do I want to change for that. But everything else is planned in terms of history. We're doing our Stone Age unit. I've got the books ready, which I'm super happy about. I've got all my library books. I'll be doing a video coming up showing you the books that we're going to be using for our first Journey Through Time unit. So that'll be the next one after this video. I have got the 6 weeks of science planned out. I've printed off all the printables I need for the first 6 weeks of science, so that's good. There's a couple of books I haven't bought yet, but I don't need to yet because they are later in October. So it's the Bat unit and the Spider unit, where there's a few books that I want to get. The other four I pretty much have most of the books for, so I'll just wait on those and get them when I need them. I planned the first day of school. We're doing, as I said, our Liz Day, so it's Magic School Bus themed, and we're doing the Liz lesson, so all about cold-blooded animals. So it's going to be really fun. Well, cold-blooded reptiles, so it's going to be really fun, and looking forward to it. I was gonna do some kind of reptile treat for the end of the day, like a little poetry tea time for our first day of school. However, we were in a store and my daughter saw this and she's like, oh, let's make this. And then I was like, okay, well maybe we should make that on the first day of school. So we're gonna make this, which has nothing to do with reptiles, but it is animal themed. So it's this little Colin the Caterpillar sundae. So basically it's got chocolate brownies that you make, the Colin Caterpillar sprinkles, and then the ice cream is the Chocolate Millionaires ice cream. So I think that's going to be really yum. So we're going to do that as our treat for the first day of school in our little poetry tea time. And yeah, so that's what we're up to. My list is coming along really nicely. So actually I'm going to do a quick check off my list. So let me get my pen so I can tick some stuff off, because I know I did do quite a lot of things that I haven't checked off yet. So tidy cupboard, yay, I did that. Tidy game shelf, yes. Organize STEM zone and make labels, yes, I already did that, and I made labels and I've actually stuck them on, so yay. Organize writing zone, yes, I'd already done that. Make spelling board, yes. Bind maths and print, I'd already put it into a binder. Plan first 6 weeks, I'm going to say yes, although I haven't with language arts, but it's following the schedule anyway, it's just tweaking when we do certain things. Fill work boxes, I've done it, yes, I've filled the work boxes, so they're all ready to go. So I've done Monday as our first day of school, so I originally was going to be Friday, and then I remembered that we actually got the whole week off, it's vacation time. So the first day of school is going to be Monday, where we're just going to do the Magic School Bus themed day. My daughter, I remember that I was telling you about the shirt that I was going to do with the patches on from Miss Frizzle's costume. Well, what I actually ended up doing was giving my daughter some fabric paint and asking her to decorate the t-shirt for me, because the prices of those patches had gone up so much, and I was thinking, I'm not paying that much for patches, it seems daft. So she has a more personalized touch anyway by doing it herself as opposed to me decorating the shirt. So I gave her some fabric paint and a vest top, and she's decorated it for me. So that's gonna be my Miss Frizzle costume. She's got her Liz costume. Make binder for my daughter, I've done that. So I've laminated her schedule and I put that in. I just need to think if there's anything else I want to put in there, but what I'm wanting to do is put her reference type stuff for language arts and math into those 2 plastic wallets that I showed you from my homeschool haul, the ones with 40 sheet protectors in. So that's what I'm going to use for the reference things. But her binder will be basically her schedule, so she can check things off if she wants to. I'm going to put some paper in there as well for her to do any doodling or notes or referencing that she wants to do herself, and I'll put some sheet protectors in there, and that's how I'm going to start the year off, but it'll develop as we go. If I feel like actually I want to put some more things in there, then I will do so. Print off schedule for homeschool, I've done that and I've laminated it. So yes, that is everything on my original list, but I did make a second list, so that in that video where I made the list and read to you, I've done all of those things. But I did make a second list. So make my binder. So what I decided to do was make myself a little teacher binder. So I put things like answer keys in there. I've also put our schedule in there and some paper for me to make notes on, and then just various little bits and bobs. I've never done that. I've always had my teacher guides all separately, and for the majority of them that'll still be the same because they're too bulky to go into a binder, but for some that are smaller, then it makes sense for me to have them to hand. And also I put my lesson plans in there for Daniel on Science and Journey Through Time. So that's my teacher binder, so I really like that, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to take that off because I've done it. I need to put the correct games on our morning basket shelf because they've still got the summer games on. I haven't done that, but I was just going to do that next week before we start. I want to put the morning basket boxes in order in terms of which books we're going to do on which days. I haven't done that, but I'll do that next week. Print the centres from that 4th grade curriculum that I bought, those math and language arts centres. I've done it for August, September and October. I've printed those 3, the ones that I wanted to print, not the whole thing, but the ones that I wanted. I'm going to see how much we use them before I print off more. I don't think, if we don't utilise them very much, then I'll probably just print off the themed ones. So for example, Halloween, which I've already done, Christmas, winter theme and stuff. But if we end up using them more, then I'll obviously print more of them off. I do like this themed ones though, which is the reason why I bought it. I wanted themed units for Halloween, themed units for Christmas, themed units for winter, themed units for Easter and spring, and that's what it's given me. It's just those months in between whether or not I'll need to print off those. So I'm just playing it by ear. I printed off, as I said, the first 3, and we'll see how we go with them before I print off more and waste my ink and paper. Print Magic School Bus cover for her notebook for science. I've done that. Plan for 6 weeks. I wrote that again because I hadn't done it on the first list. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. So this is really, I'm really happy. It means I can, next week I wanted to not really do much in terms of prepping, just enjoy the week. And we've got birthdays, so we've got a nice birthday excitement coming up. Next week we've also got our puppies' first vaccination, so we've got to go to the vets with all of them, so that'll be fun. I've got them their first little harness so we can take them on a little walk, just, you know, obviously where there's no other dogs, because they won't have had their 2 vaccines yet. But I wanted to get them practicing with their harness and their lead, so that, you know, it's a smooth transition when we can actually take them. They'll be going in the car for the first time, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, and we'll just be, you know, going to the park and things, doing some nature walks next week. Might see if I can squeeze in one more English heritage trip. We went to one recently, went to a castle, like castle ruins, but it was a medieval, oh my goodness, Shadow's going crazy. Medieval, if anyone else's cat gets the zoomies like dogs, she's the same. She's like a dog. She may as well be a dog. She fetches. She may as well be a dog, for all intents and purposes. So yes, we went, it was a medieval, it was knights and a knight's event, and they had some like fighting, doing some archery, showing all the clothing, and you got to wear them, well, the children did. We've also got to try on all the helmets and the shields and the swords, and she was absolutely loving it. I took some amazing pictures. She looks so fun. With a sword, she makes the most amazing expressions. She's very facial expressions are just amazing when she does stuff, in pictures and videos and things, and she looks amazing when she's like with a shield. She's like a shield maiden from Viking times. It's amazing. I love it. So we did that, and so I might see if we can squeeze in another one next week. And then I think our first field trip will probably be the aquarium. We meant to go over the summer, but we never ended up going. So that might be our first field trip to the aquarium, and obviously cold-blooded animals, it would tie in well. So I think that will probably be our first field trip. We might go to the beach next week, we'll see, because I wanted to wait until the puppies could actually go too. It's quite a trek, it's 4 hours away, so we'll see, but hopefully we'll be able to do that soon before it gets too cold. So that's what we're up to. It's just a lot of taking things off the list, but now that I've just done that with you, because I hadn't done it before, I was just thinking, what have I got left to do? Actually, I feel pretty good now. I feel pretty good about having next week off and not doing much in terms of any homeschool prep. I do need to film the video about books for our history unit, which I will do. I think I'll do that shortly. And then I've got some videos to film for my, well, not film, but edit for my other channel, the Cavalier Squad. It's all about my puppies. So I've got to do that, so I'm going to try and get that done this weekend, and then next week I'll just chill and relax, ready for the following week when we'll start back in school. I'm really excited to get going again. So yes, I'll just I've got, as I said, I've got a couple of things to edit videos wise. I've got this video to edit, obviously, that I'm making now, but then I want to take the rest of, so this video I'll go up next week, and then I'll have a whole week to make the next video, which I'll already have made because that'll be the books. So basically I'll give myself a rest from making videos for the first week of school. Oh, my printer needs paper, so I'm going to have to go in a second. But I just wanted to tell you this, it was completely off topic, but has this ever happened to you? It's so annoying. So I found this new series on Netflix called When Calls the Heart, and I'm loving it. It's about this Canadian little valley. It's called Hope Valley. Well, it's called Coal Valley originally, now it's Hope Valley in the second season, and it's so cool. It's back set in the old times, although it reminds me of Dr. Quinn, but it's not in that time period. It's slightly later than that because they've got cars and trains already there and everything else. So it's sort of Dr. Quinn towards the end of Dr. Quinn's series, and I love Dr. Quinn. But I'm loving this series. I'm on season 2. There are 6 seasons on Netflix. And the other day, a little message came up on the top. This season will end, or will be taken off on the 30th of September. And I'm thinking, what? No way. There's no way I can watch all of them by then. So I don't know whether that means season 2, but why would they take off season 2 and leave season 3, 4, 5 and 6? So I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to take it off the whole season, before the whole series, before I've even had a chance to watch them all. So I'm gutted now. So it's how many can I watch before the 30th of September? Can I get through 4 seasons? Because I'm on season 2, I'm on episode 7. There are 10 in the first 2 seasons, but I think it goes to 12 or 14 in the rest of them. makes me sad because I really want to know what happens. So Jack is one of the main characters. He's the Mountie, and then you've got Elizabeth, who's a school teacher, and she was from a wealthy family and moved to the frontier to set up this school there. And there'd been a terrible disaster where all the 43, I think it was, of the miners had died. So a lot of the fathers and the sons had died, and then the widows were left behind. It's been really good. I love it. It's so good. It's you know, it's light-hearted. It's, you know, nothing. It's just light-hearted fun, and I don't know. I just like heartwarming things sometimes to watch. I don't mind, you know, other things too as a combination. You know, I like watching Criminal Minds, but I really like this. This is good. It is. It's really good. But I'm sad now. I don't know if I can watch all the episodes before they take it off. But I've been Googling on Netflix taking off When Calls the Heart on the 30th of September, and nothing's coming up. So I'm assuming they are, because why would I have got that little message? And it's happened multiple times on each of the episodes in season 2. Makes me sad. Don't take it away. But anyway, they took Magic School Bus away, so I guess I shouldn't really be surprised that they can just randomly take stuff away. But I wish they had a warning when you watch a new series like this where there's 6 seasons. If they knew they were going to take it off within the next 6 months, they should tell you and say, before you start this, we're going to take it off, so you don't invest time into it. But anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm going to wrap this up, start editing, put more paper in my printer, and maybe tonight I can watch a few of When Calls the Heart. So I'll see you in our next video. Take care. I hope you enjoyed prepping for 4th grade. New content coming up in the school year. It'll be lots of books that we're doing with this unit, type of stuff, you know, projects that we're doing, that kind of thing. Maybe some hauls sprinkled in there. But let me know if you've got any specific video requests. I know I did have one recently to do games, because I've been doing that book series where I've been showing books for different subjects, and someone asked me if I could show in a video what games we have. I definitely want to do that, so if you've got any more requests, definitely let me know. And I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye for now. I'm just laminating my last thing for prepping for 4th grade. It won't be my last thing for 4th grade, but it'll be my last thing for prepping before we start. Shadows here, right here, my little companion on the poo cushion. And I saw that Campfire Curriculum have released their Through the Eyes of a Veterinarian unit. Oh, the light, sorry. I have the horrible light bulbs that shine on you funny. I'm so excited. Through the Eyes of a Veterinarian, oh my goodness. We haven't done any of the Campfire Curriculum units before, but they are, as far as I know, similar in terms of Together Round, which we really loved. We loved the bug unit. So I'm excited so much to get it. I can't wait. So I'm definitely adding that to our units to do Friday, and we'll start off with that. And basically they shadow, in the Through the Eyes of series, they shadow professionals, so they'll shadow the vet who will help them write the curriculum. So I'm so excited. My daughter's going to love it. I haven't told her yet, but she's going to love it. I'm so excited. Anyway, back to laminating.